Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, we are going to be killing Scurrius the Rat King for 10 hours. This was highly requested from my Scurrius the Rat King guide. So first of all, I'm going to show my experience at the very start of this so that we can calculate it by the end of the video. So I was gonna try and train all three, but I decided to just go with training strength the whole time. And then we obviously get a little bit of attack experience in there too because of the specs and obviously a ton of HP. Now my starting KC of the video was 73. We killed 73 the first day, and now the 10 hours starts. So this is the gear that I have been taking to the Rat King. I've got the Ellinia face guard, torture, Rada's blessing, fire cape, the bone mace, bandos, dragon defender, ferocious gloves, primordial boots, and the light bearer is actually amazing here. Now for the inventory, it's pretty simple. I just bring my spec weapon of choice, a super combat potion, a bunch of prayer potions, fill the rest of the inventory with food, and an escape teleport. How to get to the Rat King, it is very simple. Head over to Varrock, and then you're going to want to try and head up to the sewers. So just run a little bit north, a little northeast, I guess, and head right up to the sewers and just climb down the manhole. And once you actually get down into the manhole, you'll probably see a bunch of people like walking over to it, but you just want to run east and you are right at the Rat King. Now I'll quickly show you guys how I've been doing my kills so efficiently. So I go to a private room, I put on Pray for Melee, also Piety, drink a super combat potion, and just start attacking the rat as quickly as I possibly can. You usually land a good amount of hits and just avoid everything that is coming for you. So the one attack is he has things falling from the sky. You just have to move out of the way. Here you have to switch between range and magic prayer. So the green one's range and the blue one is magic. Very, very simple mechanic to avoid. And when he's eating the cheese is when he like switches through all the prayers. Avoid all the stuff from the sky. And yeah, it's really as easy as that. And then when he gets to a certain amount of HP, he runs to the middle here, and you just want to spec as much as you possibly can with the DDS, and usually by the next kill you'll have like 75% of the spec back if you have the light bearer. So it's very good to take it here. But yeah, that's as easy, that's how easy it is to kill this boss. Oh bro, this is gonna feel so good. This is the last kill of the 10 hours and it's about to actually finally be over, and no pet. So my starting rank of the video would put me at about 3,500 rank with my 77 KC. And if I search my rank now, it is rank 197 with the 517 kills. So taking a look at my experience gained, so this means within the 10 hours I gained a total of 95,897 attack experience just from using my DDS specs. We gained 1,210,938 strength experience from just using the bone mace over the 10 hours, which is incredible. At least 120k strength an hour there. And we gained 435k HP experience within the 10 hours. So this means within the 10 hours we gained a total of 1.74 million experience, which is roughly 175k XP per hour for killing a boss. So yes, the rumors are confirmed. It's just as good or even slightly better than the Nightmare Zone if you want to train your combat skills. Maybe in a video in the future I could test this with magic or even range, but yeah, it's safe to say this is a decently profitable way of training combat. And yes, it's a lot more engaging and fun than say your traditional sand crabs or Nightmare Zone. Now for the loot. We killed 444 Scurrius the Rat Kings in this video, coming in at 4.28 million GP, which realistically isn't that bad for such a low level boss, right? Which is roughly about 428k an hour, which is, you know, for being such a low level boss, not really too bad. It obviously could be better, but it's very easy. For the most part, you could kind of like AFK this boss in a way. You can pay attention to the prayers, save some food, save some prayer potions, whatever it might be. But yeah, the main drops are all rune alchables, which is great, right? So most of this is just raw cash. Also coming in with a lot of chaos runes, prayer potions to help extend trips, death runes, a bunch of different types of arrows. Law runes can be good if you are an Ironman account, different types of arrows, right? And then obviously we got 16 of the spines, which is more than enough to make your bone weaponry. Well, it is now confirmed that the pet is a 1 in 3,000 drop chance, so you could farm this boss to get a kind of easy pet, right? 1 in 3,000 still going to take you a decent amount of time, but could be one of the easier pets to get in the game. As of the making of this video, only 2 Ironman accounts have actually hit the chance or the drop rate of hitting the pet. So there's one guy who has 3,900 KC and another guy at 3,200, right? So this is a pretty easy high scores if you want to kind of try and compete to get your maybe highest rank you have ever had, but realistically only 2 of them have the drop rate of the pet. Also, if we take a look at the regular high scores, somebody has already killed the Rat King 10,000 times. And it looks like the entire top page is at the drop rate of the pet. Now, what are my overall thoughts of the Rat King itself? I think it is a great update for low-level players that want to get an introduction into bossing. If you want a full-fledged guide, feel free to check out my guide on the boss where I explain it in a lot more detail. But overall, the boss is very good. You can use all 3 combat styles on it, and it teaches you some basic mechanics that can help you with tougher fights in the future, like Zulrah, or say Vorkath, or say even your first introduction to raids. Killing the boss for 10 hours now is kind of a crazy thing, right? I'm rank 197. I didn't think I would get such a high rank at the boss, but it's such a low level content, and the only drops you get from it are weapons to help you fight it or a pet. So there's nothing really to chase from this boss, right? You're gonna get consistent money, but other than that, you're not going to get too much. So it would be cool to see if they dropped, or if the rat dropped something else that was more unique or more rare that could be worth a lot of money. But yeah, really the only reason to actually camp the boss is for the pet. So who knows? I'm going to stop killing it for now because I'm a little bored of it after 10 hours. But, you know, maybe back in the future I will try and get the pet because I'm 1/6 of the way there at the current drop rate. I'll show you guys my collection log for the Rat King right now. We've killed 517 total now, and we have gotten 20 of the spines, and obviously we do not have the pet. But yeah, solid update by Jagex, definitely worth checking out, especially if you are a low-level player and you want to sort of step your toes into PVM, right? If you are a lower-level player, don't expect to get, say, 30, 40 kill trips like I was getting. Maybe you're going to get 5 to 10 kill trips and, you know, learn to prepare yourself for tougher bosses in the future. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.